Hey guys, Rich here again. Today in this video, I'm gonna be doing another video today. Um, this time, um, I'm gonna be doing cars right now. As you might have seen just now, like an hour ago, I recently posted the 2001 M3 GTR, also known as an E46 M3, from Need for Speed Most Wanted, 2005. Here it is. This was the car, the mighty bad boy, the legend. I posted like almost like 2 hours ago, and I even done the American Driving Laws Part 12, which was Georgia, which I posted over an hour ago. Say an hour ago. Today I am going to be doing something completely different. Now, recently I was watching Top Gear just now, and literally I've decided to do this car because this is like something I've wanted to do. It literally is just like the perfect car for me. Literally I was watching Top Gear just now on one of the episodes. It had one of the coolest like mid-engine British supercars. And it's this one right here. Here it is. The thing of beauty right here. This is the one I'm gonna be doing. Now you're probably wondering what this car is that I just showed you. In one of my videos, I recently talked about a similar car to that. The car I recently talked about, like in one of my old videos, was, God, like months ago. I recently, well, yeah, like almost half a year ago, I recently talked about the brand new 2023 Noble M500. Now, I figured ever since I've done this one, I realized that I would want to do like more Nobles pretty much, because Nobles are always, fun. Especially the M500 I recently posted. It's just brilliant. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about its older legend. Its older brother, which is this one. The mighty Noble M15. So I recently was watching Top Gear, and it literally they talked about this car, and I was like, that is something I want to do. I gotta do a video on this car. I really want to do it. And I had to look at the info list, and there's not much on there actually. It's just just the drivetrain and the design on it, and that's just pretty much it. So that's pretty good. That's cool. So I figured, I want to do like more Nobles, because Nobles have always been fun. Even that M600 that was used in Top Gear across Italy. I'll admit it did use a Swedish engine, which was from a Volvo XC90 V8 engine, but I know, like, that might not be interesting to you guys, but I'll admit it might not be interesting to me, but it is a little bit. But the next part of it is kind of cool and interesting. It's made by Yamaha, because like basically they had a Swedish engine made by the Japanese, because I think it's Japanese. I can't remember, but say Yamaha is from Japan. So yeah, they had a Swedish engine made by the Japanese. So how cool is that? The Swedish-Japanese combo. That's kind of cool. That's just absolutely cool. So pretty much, they used a Volvo V8 engine in the Noble M600. That is just brilliant. And they bolted on twin turbos to it. It makes over 650 horsepower. It does but you can actually detune the power. It's from like 550 and 450 horsepower with what I call like a 3-stage power setting. So pretty much so I just did some info right now on that switch. Basically, it says this allows the the driver to choose from variable power outputs ranging from 336 kilowatts, 456 PS, 450 horsepower. For the road setting, it's around 8.7 psi boost, 0.6 bar of pressure for the road setting. For the for the next one, which is a track setting, you get 410 kilowatts, 558 PS, 550 horsepower. Literally 550 horsepower. With like 12 PSI, 0.8 bar boost. So, and that was, it makes the same power output as that R34 Skyline GTR I recently talked about 3 months ago. So if you guys want to check this one out, here it is. Feel free to check out my channel, my old videos. Feel free to take a look at that. And so I've done that on September 10th, 2023. That was like 3 months ago. So yeah, 410 kilowatts, 558 PS, 550 horsepower with 12 PSI, 0.8 bar boost. That's for track. And for the race setting, you get an increased power output of 485 kilowatts, 659 PS, 650 horsepower. And that kicks it up to 15 PSI boost, 1 bar of boost. Through a use of a switch preset, of a switch present on the dashboard. I can't even say it right. Anyways, that was just a little information I got. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get started. Before we do, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. Today, as you might have noticed, I recently did a video on the Noble M500, I think it was. I can't really remember. I think it was. So if I go to YouTube Studio, I got it somewhere here. I just gotta find it. I remember I did the M500, but I forgot what day it was. That's such a long time ago since I've done it. Oh, there it is. So it is, the new 2023 Noble M500. I've done this around on June 23rd, 2023. So that was 5 months ago, and that was pretty good. And after that, I did all the other cars, mostly like Fast and Furious and gaming videos and so on and so forth. And some more driving laws and Lucas Oil and all that kind of stuff, performance parts, you name it, I've done it. And after I'd done that, I realized I wanted to do something new, which I hadn't done for a while now. And I figured, I would want to do something that's quite cool. Ever since I'd done that Noble video, I wanted to do more British cars, well, performance-wise. And I figured, I would pick out my favorite ones and some of the ones that I like and the ones that are interesting as well. And I figured I would do it. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about another Noble, specifically the Noble M15. So it's this car right here. Here it is. Now, does that look cool or not? I mean, this car looks brilliant. I mean, I've always loved Nobles. Nobles are always fun, Even the M12, that M12 was brilliant, but this takes things to a new level. Even that M600, I might do more videos on Nobles. I don't know when, but at some point I will try and do it. We'll find out. Anyways, before we start, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit also your alert of when I make new uploads. With that being said, with that settled, let's get started. So, the Noble M15. Here we go. The Noble M15, that's right, the Noble M15 is a sports car designed and developed by Noble Automotive. That's right, Noble Automotive, a high-performance sports car manufacturer based in Leicestershire in England. Technically, they classify it as a sports car, but in reality, it's a supercar because it looks exotic. Just saying. So yeah, high-performance sports car or supercar so the Noble M15 is a sports car designed and developed by Noble Automotive, a high-performance sports car manufacturer based in Leicestershire in England. Next up is, as usual, overview. So here we go. The manufacturer is by Noble. The production year is from 2006 to 2011. Its assembly is in the UK, in Leicestershire, or Leicester, as it's shortened. Like, the full proper name is Leicestershire, but, some people would call it Leicester, which is technically the same. So, yeah, so, overviews first, here we go. So, the manufacturer is by Noble, production is from 2006 to 2011. Assembly is in the UK, in Leicestershire. The designer is Lee Noble, or his full name is Lee Anthony Noble. Born January 1958. So here it is. Lee Noble. His full name is right here. Lee Anthony Noble. And he designed this this car. So designer Lee Noble. The body and chassis next. The class is a sports car. Technically it's a supercar, but people classify it as a sports car. So class is a sports car, it's the S segment. The body style is a two-door coupe or coupe. The layout is longitudinally mounted rear mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Powertrain is next. The engine is a a 3-liter Ford Duratec twin turbocharged V6. So the engine is a 3-liter Ford Duratec twin turbocharged so twin turbocharged V6. Power output is 339 kilowatts, 461 PS, 455 horsepower. That's a pretty good power advantage for this car. That's good. As for torque, it makes 455 pound-feet, which is approximately 617 newton meters of torque. Sorry, 617 newton meters of torque. That's pretty good, actually, for a car that's super cool and exotic and stylish looking. It's pretty cool. 617 newton meters of torque. Power stint to the rear wheels. Transmission is a 6-speed manual. So it sends the power to the rear wheels via a 6-speed manual gearbox. I sound like Matt Watson talking about this, which he does do this as well. Transmission 6-speed manual. Dimensions is next. The wheelbase is 2,438 millimeters, 96 inches approximately. The track front is 1,594 millimeters, 63 inches. The track in the rear, 1,503 millimeters, 59 inches. at the rear. The length is 4,270 millimeters, 168 inches. So that's length. The width is 1,850 millimeters, 73 inches for the width. For the height is 1,116 millimeters, 44 inches. The curb weight is 2,756 pounds, which is approximately 1,250 kilos, or 1,250 kilos approximately. So yeah, 1,250 kilos. That's good. Chronology is next. Its predecessor is the Noble M14, which is pretty cool. The successor is the Noble M600. I might talk about this in my next video, actually. So that'll be pretty cool. So that'll be dope. So yeah, Noble. So the successor is the Noble M600. All right, so predecessor is the Noble M14. The successor is the Noble successor is the Noble M600 and the Noble M500. Which has got the twin turbo V6 into it. So successor Noble M600 and the Noble M500 with the V6 twin turbo engine, which I talked about 5 months ago. Brilliant. So Noble M15 with a V6 twin turbo engine. Production of the M15 was due to begin in early 2006. The Noble M15 is intended to appeal to a far broader market. So broader, spelled B-R-O-A-D-E-R. So B-R-O-A-D-E-R. I can't really say it that well. Broader. I'm gonna try to do some translating for this. All right. Broader. There we go. So broader market than the M12 GTO 3R. So it's like a racing version of this car, the mighty Noble M12. I'll talk about this one as well. I might do more videos on Nobles. Yeah, about Nobles. So the M12 M12-GTO 3R or the M400. Here it is. So M400 and competes directly with the Porsche 911 Turbo / GT3 and GT3 and Ferrari F430. As a result, the Noble, sorry, my battery was low. As a result, the Noble M15 has a number of features not previously found on Nobles, such as satellite navigation, so sat-nav, traction control, electric windows, and ABS, anti-lock braking system. Noble founder Lee Noble has been quoted in indicating the M12 is a great car, which it is, but it's very focused, and and he wanted to produce a supercar people could use every day. It was time for Noble to take a big step up in terms of refinement, practicality, and style. Despite both increased comfort and usability compared to previous Noble cars, Lee Noble himself has also stated that the M12 is significantly quicker than the M400 around a racetrack. Next up, we got its design. The car is based on a brand new platform with a longitudinally mounted engine connected to a bespoke gearbox created by Graziano, which is Italian. The Double wishbone suspension is a development of the system mounted on the M400, mounting the engine longitudinally rather than transversely, as on the M400. The M400 allowed the engine designers to increase the cooling flow to the engine, which allows the 3-liter 181.1 cubic inch twin turbocharged Ford Duratec V6 engine to develop 339 kilowatts, 461 PS, 455 horsepower. The engine has been designed to meet the engine has been designed to meet European emission standards, and the new steel/aluminum or aluminium space frame has been designed with a view to passing crash test regulations around the world. The M15 is planned to be the first Noble which gains both European and US type approval. Which gains both European and US type approval. Like all the Noble M models, the M15 has a steel space frame and roll cage covered with graphite reinforced plastic, also known as carbon fiber reinforced polymers, which are extremely strong and light fiber reinforced plastics that contain carbon fiber. So CFRP, which stands for carbon fiber reinforced polymers, can be expensive to produce but are commonly used whenever high strength to weight ratio and stiffness, which is rigidity, are required, such as aerospace, superstructures of ships, automotive, civil engineering, sports equipment, and an increasing number of both consumer and technical applications. So yeah, covered with graphite reinforced plastic body paneling, ventilated brakes, front and rear, but unlike the previous models, is designed to be more of a grand tour / everyday sports car, an example of which would be the now defunct, I can't really pronounce that. How do I say this?
Defunct.
Defunct Honda NSX, rather than an all-out track day car. So a defunct Honda NSX rather than an all-out track day car. The Noble M15 accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.4 seconds, and has a top speed of 298 kilometers an hour, which is approximately 185 miles an hour. If you just do an extra 2 kilometers more, you get up to 300 kilometers an hour, which is approximately 186 miles an hour. Its body shape is a coupe or coupe, and it has 2 seats. In the UK, it costs over 75 grand. When it appeared on the popular British car TV show Top Gear, it was driven by Richard Hammond, who praised its handling. It just grips and grips, and so this is what he said. It just grips and grips, and then there's a tiny little bit of understeer. So to tell you, you're being a, like, how do I say this? Like, you're being a bit crazy. When it was handed over to Top Gear's tame racing driver, the Stig, it completed a lap of their circuit in 1 minute 22.5 seconds, a time faster than a Ferrari F430 by 0.4 of a second faster, and an Audi R8, which was 1.9 seconds faster, so it's like almost 2 seconds faster than the Audi R8. It was praised by Jeremy Clarkson, who called it one of those giant killers. The M15 was replaced by the Noble M600. That's right, Noble M600 in mid-2011, when all production of the M15 stopped. Next up is the drivetrain, and that'll be it. This Noble M15 has a longitudinally mounted rear mid-engine rear-wheel drive layout, just like any other sports car. Chassis made of composite body steel space frame. double wishbone suspension, coil springs, gas pressurized dampers, steering rack and pinion, power assisted, speed sensitive, ventilated brakes all around. It weighs in at 2,756 pounds, which is 1,250 kilos. So, length is 4,270 millimeters, 168.1 inches. Width is 1,850 millimeters, 72.8 inches. The height is 1,116 millimeters, 43.9 inches, rounded up as almost 44 inches in total. The wheelbase is 2,438 millimeters, 96 inches at the front, and 1,594 millimeters, 62.8 inches at the rear. For the track is 1,503 millimeters, 59.2 inches. Next up, 59.2 inches. Next up we got is engine. The Noble M15 has a twin turbocharged 3-liter 181.1 cubic inch. So it has a twin turbocharged 3-liter 181.1 cubic inch Ford Duratec V6, which produces 339 kilowatts, 461 PS, 455 horsepower at 6,800 RPM and 455 pound-feet, 617 Newton meters of torque at 4,800 RPM. So it's like a 2,000 RPM difference between for the power and the torque. So it's difference in the 2,000 RPM. So at 4,800 RPM, say 455 pound-feet, 617 Newton meters of torque at 4,800 RPM, and it can accelerate. Can accelerate it from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. So 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.3 seconds, and is capable of a top speed of 298 kilometers an hour, which is 185 miles an hour, which is pretty good. Last up is the transmission, and then that will be it. Transmission. The car has a six-speed manual gearbox as standard. Whew, and that is it, guys. So if you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I'm making new uploads. So again, remember, like the video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit that notification bell. So hit the notification bell and hit all so you are alerted of when I make brand new uploads. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for today. That'll be it. I will be doing more videos tomorrow, before like Christmas, pretty much, you know, because that's when I'll like, I don't know when I'll be doing more, but I will find out eventually in the near future of when I can do more. But you know, we'll just have to wait and see of like when it will happen, really, because I got no idea when I'm gonna do it, but you know, we'll find out. All right, guys, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Until then, stay safe, have a fantastic holiday, and I wish you guys a very happy Merry Christmas in approximately 4 days. 4 days, that's pretty good. So I wish you guys a very happy Merry Christmas in 4 days' time, and I wish you guys also a Happy New Year. So I gotta get going, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a fantastic day, and a fantastic holiday, and a fantastic Christmas, and a fantastic New Year. So yeah, I wish you guys a very happy 2024. That'll be happening very soon, in like a couple weeks, which is gonna be on 2 weeks time. That's crazy good. That's on Monday the 1st is gonna be like the start of 2024. God, I'm excited, but at the same time a little bit disappointed because I'll have to work. I'll admit, like, it can be like, I'll admit, it is gonna be like, tough and like kind of boring almost, that I have to work. But at the same time, it's also important that I have to work as well in order to get paid because very soon I'll be working for my first ever job. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but this is gonna be great. I guarantee it is just gonna be awesome. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any time to do YouTube, but I'll find out what I can do for that. So yeah, I gotta get going now. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.